So the referee's just waiting his moment, and here's a sentence I've been hoping to say for a long time and feared I wouldn't be able to. The 2011-12 season is underway. Scrappy spell of play. Ashton put under a lot of pressure. He's caught in possession by Charles, who breaks around the back of the defence. He's got options inside him. He rolls it across, looking for Marriott's edge of the area, who slashes it over the bar. It was a half chance. The pass wasn't perfect to him. If he'd been put right into his path, it was a decent opportunity. Two men hem the goalkeeper, Morel in space. It's swept into that sort of area. Morel flicks it on nicely, and it's headed off the line. Lovely flick by Morel. Harris is beaten to it on the edge of the area. Down well, but then gives it away. Fowler is sloppy, dallies, and is caught in possession. Charles tries a shot. Fowler makes amends with a good block. Morel lays it back. Harris, that's a great ball to Spate, left hand side. 2-on-2 break now. Spate's first touch is good. He gets into the box, right at the far post. Spate cuts in his right foot. Chance to shoot now instead. Hits it. Oh, just wide. Good effort. It was a great ball by Harris, and Spate so unlucky to shave the left post.
Yeah, some superb vision there by Jay Harris, and the execution of the pass very, very good. Jake Spate possibly a little bit greedy there because he had a couple of players in support in better positions, but you can't fault him for having a go.
Tolly swings a poor ball to the near post, which is sliced away. It's going to stay in if Tolly wants to keep it, and he does. Now, can he put a better ball in this time? Puts it into the far post dangerously. It's headed partially clear. Crichton nods it back in the goal mouth, and it's headed in! Andy Morel, 6 yards out, stoops and heads the ball home and punches his badge. Goes to the fans to applaud them.
What a goal by Andy Morel! 15 minutes into the new season, and Wrexham are up and running. It was a poor delivery from the corner, first of all, by Jamie Tully, and I think the ball being played back to him, it disrupted the Cambridge defensive pattern, because when he played the ball back in from a different angle, they weren't picking the players up. Crichton knocked it back, and Andy Morel had the freedom of the penalty area. He could have picked his spot, and he did, right in the corner. Wrexham 1, Cambridge 0.
A very emotional celebration by him. But I thought it was quite a good finish, that, because he had Spate and Knight Percival both unmarked as well. Like Steve said, the shape had gone completely from Cambridge's marking, and they both went in front of him, and I was worried they might distract him and make him take his eye off the ball, but he finished it into the top right corner beautifully. Morel has Spate rather backing in well. He spins his man. 2-on-2 break now, right ahead of him, and he's in space if Spate can see him, but Spate's in a cul-de-sac, edge of the area. He keeps going though, drives a shot, a bit tame, needs to hold it well, but Spate looks lively, doesn't he?
He looks very lively. He's got pace as well. He's certainly got more pace than Andy Mangan ever had, and it's interesting to see. He's working well with Danny Wright. Again, as you say, he ran himself into a bit of a cul-de-sac, but still managed to get the shot in on target. It wasn't a great shot, but it was still on target.
Another attribute he shares with Andy Mangan, a complete lack of interest of passing the ball when he's in the attacking third. Now it's Fowler again, lunging in, rather gets away with the challenge. Cambridge trying to break, was like rugby this, and now Marriott breaks down the left hand side into the box, tries to feed a through ball, ricochets off Tolly, comes on the back of the fence, Dunk pulls it back, Marriott must go, great block by Knight Percival, tremendous defending that. Looked a certain goal, though. A poor clearance by Crichton has given it away. Chance for the shot now. It's spread to the right instead. It's chipped in by Carew to the far post. Maxwell goes at Curtis Oban, hits it out of his hands. Shot comes in. Tolly blocks it. Frenzy defending. It spins to the halfway line. Wild goes searching for it, gives it away, and Fowler just smashes it clear in relief.
The decision.
So free kick level the edge of the area on the right flank. Ashton signals. Floats into the near post. Spate helps him beautifully. Naismith pushes it partly away, and Wright slashes it wide from 6 yards out. He was off balance and he slammed it a long way wide, and he's got his head in his hands now.
That was a great delivery by Neil Ashton. Jake Spate found space in the area. Lovely little flick header. Danny Naismith responded very well. Good save diving to his right. And Danny Wright was just leaning back, and he just couldn't wrap his foot round it enough, and it nearly hit the corner flag in the end.
Yes, you're not wrong. Encouragingly, Morel's clever. The other two look sharp as well, as Tolly floats the ball in, and Knight Percival heads it in. It's headed off the line by Carew. Knight Percival nods it back in. Crichton turns and slices it over from 6 yards out. Obang is lining up a long throw. He's a long way out, so Crichton will be there more to help it into the danger area this time. It's thrown in. Crichton arrives late and he flicks it on nicely. Tolly edge of the area, cushions it down. Harris into shot! Oh, just over. That was a hell of a contact by Harris, and it looped over the goalie and just over the bar. Now Carew can feed it down the line. Ashton, an accurate header, picked up by Marriott in the hole. He dinks it down the right hand side. Clever ball. Chance for Charles to cross, pulls it back to the edge of the area. Harris can't attack it. It's laid back, shot comes in, hits the bar, spins back out. Marriott beaten to it. Good defending by Ashton, who just got there. He reacted first. It was a smashing strike from the edge of the area by Shaw.
It was a good strike by Shaw, and Chris Maxwell nowhere near it, and it was a good bit of defending by Neil Ashton to get the ball away. But Wrexham a little bit slacky at the back there, and Cambridge really are unlucky not to be level.
Head tennis now midfield. Obeng wins a good header. Berry though gets past the challenge from Morrell, feeds it inside. Tolley with a good foot in. He's had a decent game in midfield. It spreads to the right hand side though, and Carew has found that space again wide of Wrexham's narrow midfield. Works it over to the overlapping Roberts. Feeds it into the near post. Nice little ball held up well by Charles. He's forced away towards the corner flag. Ashton impetuously challenging him. Doesn't get the ball off him though. It's dinked into the 6-yard box, and is that a penalty? No. Well, Obeng leaning into his man then, and Dunk was convinced he was pushed in the back as he had a simple header into the goal. Good layoff by Wright, and now Spate is breaking. Wright has gone ahead of him, so Spate tries to play the through ball, but it's intercepted as Wright is running clear. Good tackle by Ashton high at the pitch. Now Wrexham can break here. Harris, clever first time ball. Finds Ashton on the left flank, early ball. Wright jumping at the far post, just too high for him. Morrell thumps it back in the goal mouth, and Tolley slaps it in, and Naismith saves. Wright is lurking on the edge of the area. Tolley's in close attendance. Tolley's made some good breaks into the box when Wrexham were playing 3 in midfield, often getting beyond the strikers. He knocks it long for Wright, only Spates gambled on him as Wright's climbed all over in the box. Ref's not interested, and Wright loses it, then tries to win it back and gets a free kick just outside the box. And I thought that the actual one he gave was more 6 of one, half a dozen on the other.
Yeah, I think he's given that because he realised he should have given a penalty. He was all over Danny Wright, all over him.
He's tried the shots and is pushed away by the keeper. Tolley tries to get to the loose ball and it goes off him for the goal kick, but it was a good contact.
He scored at the Cop end here in pre-season against Rochdale. He absolutely ripped it in from that angle. Caught the Rochdale defence totally unawares. This time Cambridge a little bit sharper, and Naismith made a good save on the near post.
Obeng steps in, throws to the near post. Pogba is jumping and it's headed away. Harris, edge of the area, leaves it for Fowler, who brings it down, might try a shot. No, he feeds it wide. Good ball to Obeng, who breaks into the box, hits the goal line, pulls it back nicely. Cheeslevich skies it. Oh, he's put it over the scoreboard even. What a chance. And he leaned back and just launched it way over. Obeng did so well then.
That was a quality move there by Wrexham. Really good football. Curtis Obeng involved in it straight from the throw-in. Got the ball back, used his pace to get round, cut the ball back, and Adrian Cheeslevich, well, they had a chance to make a name for himself there and clinch the 3 points for Wrexham, but he was leaning back and it was always going to go over the bar.
Well, that was a chance to finish the game off there and then. Obeng might have hurt his hand. Oh no, he's got his boot off, has he?
Well, Dean Keats is down as number 12 in the squad list.
Corner comes in, Tolley misses out, it goes across the face, bobbling around Pogba. Good importance, header clear, and it's good acceleration as well by Fowler to get their first. Wrexham can break now. It's poked down the line. Cheeslevich extended down the left. It's a 3-on-2 break now. He's got Spate and Pogba inside him. Cheeslevich shrugs off a challenge, plays Spate in behind the defenders, rolls it across the keeper, and it hits his foot and span over the bar for a corner. Long kick. Thomason beaten in the air by Gash. Crichton climbs, good header into midfield. Wrexham's midfield is deep, so it'll come back at them again. Shaw squares it, poor touch on the right hand side by Roberts, but Harris can't get it off him, and it's fed into the edge of the area. Chance of a shot for Carew, helps it on to Gash, lays it off, and it's an opportunity for Platt. He shoots, it's deflected, and it goes in off Knight Percival, and Cambridge have got an injury time equaliser.
Well, to be fair, they probably deserve it, but what an unfortunate way for Wrexham to let a goal in. Maxwell had that covered. It wasn't a shot, it was a token goal. Maxwell was diving to have it covered, and it hit the unfortunate Nat Knight Percival, who has really been man of the match for me as far as Wrexham are concerned. And Cambridge have got a very, very fortunate equaliser. They probably deserve it on the overall balance of play, but my goodness, that was so unlucky.
1 minute of the added 4 left, plus what the ref adds on for that goal. As Tolley goes across to take it in, Swinger. Cambridge have everybody back defending. Tolley lifts it in under the bar. It's headed away to the edge of the box. Ashton bravely heads in, takes deflection. Brilliant save by Naismith. It was a brave diving header by Ashton just into the goal mouth. Took a deflection, and Naismith saw it late and acrobatically lunged and tipped it away. Great save that.
It was a great save, but what a brilliant effort by Neil Ashton. Real bravery there.
Tolley flings another call in, and it's headed on across the face of goal and just wide by Pogba. It's another corner.
Wrexham are throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Cambridge at the moment.
Incredible stuff this.
In the last minute of added time now, 30 seconds left as Tolley runs over to take the corner again.
Tolley spots the ball up. Again, Cambridge have everyone back. Tolley floats it in under the barn. It's ricocheted partly away and is hacked clear, and Cambridge are delighted with that. We've nearly had the 4 added minutes now. Might be a little bit more because of time added on for that Cambridge goal. They're looking to make the time-wasting substitution. They can't, because Harris is quickly taking a throw back to Maxwell before they can. Maxwell launches it long into the crowd on the edge of the area. Crichton's up there. Pogba flicks it on. Knight Percival attacks it. Comes off a defender. Chiswick launches a volley and puts it wide from 10 yards out. The crowd aren't happy. To be fair, that wasn't a bad technique in the circumstances, and he was probably wise to have a swing at it, wasn't he? But went wide. And another yellow card for a Cambridge player. Gash.
Michael Gash.
That's their 4th yellow.
He's been mouthing off at the referee ever since he came on as a substitute, and I think Mr. Bratt's had enough of him.